Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. In today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about BOMMAL and about something that maybe I figured out something amazing, maybe I figured out a cheat, something like that. And that is regarding the solo strategies, okay? Maybe many of you are not at a point where you can get, you know, some speed farmings with teams like this one over here. Let me show you, because most of the people, you know, when they get to endgame, they just destroy it with several Gnuts. They just do the explosion with, what's his name, Nishak with the bombs and whatnot. But maybe you're one of those ones that's more, you know, early game, free to play, mid game, whatever. You don't have that many options to try and speed farm it. And, well, it might give you the option to actually do it a little bit faster, and if you're interested to farm it, you can even do that because it kind of slows the time down. Obviously from this rotation, the best one from my point of view, and like what most other people say, the best boss to farm is the Dark Fae, because it gives you materials to forge lethal gear, which is basically an enhanced savage set. It gives you ignore defense plus 10% crit rate. However, if you want to farm this one, this could be an option. But the team that I'm talking about is actually this one over here. So I basically took my standard solo build for Lady Annabelle that I'm using, and it works pretty fun, pretty fast. It doesn't require that crazy stats, because you mostly care about the speed and then the survivability stats, and just to have her in a regen plus immortal, or maybe just regen. And honestly, maybe with this strategy, it might make it a little bit easier. Like, I'm still waiting. I'm curious to see once I get to stage 90 if I can still do this, if it works the same. But the whole idea is, like I said, the most important thing is the fact that it makes it faster, okay? It does make it faster because Wukong does bring... Stun Wukong does bring a little bit more damage to the team, and if you happen to have at least a 1-star, you know, he can bring a chance to land Brimstone, and that obviously is gonna make the fight even faster, okay? The fact that he could land that Brimstone on the boss makes him, every time he does his active skills, to take some damage. And that basically should, you know, like I said, speed things up, because he would do more, you do more damage against the boss, because normally, for teams like this, all your damage comes, look at that, the Brimstone, and watch this. 1, look at that, boom, that's a big chunk of damage. And then 2, another big chunk of damage. So that definitely speeds it up a lot. The reason why he's so good as well, from my point of view, obviously, like I said, I still need to do a little bit more testing, but he's so good because he keeps coming back, okay? He keeps coming back because of his passive, and he can keep proccing that Brimstone. Look at that, Brimstone is back again, boom, another big chunk. So this definitely makes, you know, this definitely makes it be a fun one, and it might unlock a new strategy. And this is why I'm really curious, once we get to stage 90, if we can actually do the same thing, but with Burangiri instead of Lady Annabelle. Because, you know, Lady Annabelle is a bit better because she's a Spirit Affinity, and every time the boss hits, he has a chance to weak hit, maybe not land those bombs, maybe don't land the HP buns and whatnot. So I'm really curious to test this one, and the reason why I'm saying he could be good for that as well is because, well, every time he pops back up, he can land those Brimstones again. But not only that, every time he gets killed, there's an extra way that your Annabelle or your Burangiri can get healed. And I feel like that's massive. I definitely feel like that's massive. And like I said, the time is definitely shortened. This one should be something like around 3 minutes. That's what I've got so far. So it's like 2 minutes, 40 something, 3 minutes. And it's definitely a lot faster than what my usual times were. Because if I show you after this one ends, I already have a video showing Lady Annabelle soloing this. I think I have 2 videos on that one. So I'm going to link that video of Lady Annabelle either over here or on the other side to show you the exact build for her. Because she's built obviously with regen, like I mentioned, survivability, speed, and whatnot. But with this one, look at this. Brimstone keeps landing, and it just makes it so much faster. That's it. Boss is dead. 2 minutes 45, 2 minutes 48. This is arguably the fastest solo, or I guess I would call it duo, because at the end it's Annabelle and some Wukong. And, well, basically the team that I had, like the guy that I had, look at that. Took me 8 minutes and 34 minutes. That's a long while, you know, it takes quite a while. And yeah, I'm really curious. Like I said, I'm so curious once we hit level 90 if this is going to be better, because, well, this is definitely better to do it in about 3 minutes than doing 8-10 minutes and stuff like that. Do keep in mind, this type of strategy, I do not think is going to work with people like Helicat, with people like Samar Gemcursed, with people like Alscore, Crimson Horde. I mean, Alscore's already a problem because he lands decreased speed, but it might not work with what's the other one that puts block damage on herself? Lady, not Lady Kimi. Oh my god, what's her name? I don't have her. Let me just check in the. I just have a brain fart right now, guys. Kyoku, yeah. So the reason I'm saying it would not work with people like that is because, well, those people kind of rely on having the exact timings of the skills and the turn meters, and most of the time you kind of want to arrive with those people solo once you get to the boss, because otherwise they don't put their block damage at the right time. Basically, you want those types of teams to have the block damage ready when you get to the boss so that you can always place it before the 2 bombs go off. Therefore, you need specific speeds and whatnot. This, I feel like this would give, you know, this one opens up more, you know, it opens up more ways of actually tackling this one. I did bring in Magnar just to bring some more damage and also bring that aura, but he's mostly in there to help do some damage on the waves. After that, on the boss, he can straight up die. We don't really need him. So let me just show you one thing that's that I found that's extremely important. Definitely want to keep in mind. Lock out all of Lady Annabelle's skills, okay? You don't want her to do debuffs, you don't want her to gain buffs, because she can gain more bombs and therefore she could die. So that's really important. And then secondly, Sun Wukong, you want to have, you know, just for a little bit of the beginning to help out, you want to have him open with the 8 on the second wave, and then do not use it anymore. So you have it on the third wave, so he can go before the boss goes to land a block boss, so the boss cannot place increased attack on himself to get a massive hit, at least initially, up until Magnar dies. Because if he doesn't die, you know, and you get that increased attack, it might be a problem. He might die because too many bombs and whatnot. But I'm really curious, like I said, once we get to stage 90, how this is going to work. I'm obviously going to have to speed up Sun Wukong for stage 90, or I'm just going to have to use somebody that brings a speed lead so that Sun Wukong goes first and lands that block boss before the boss gets the initial turn. I'm really excited. I'm really curious to see how this one's going to work afterwards, like I said, on 90, because I have a hunch. I might be wrong, but I have a hunch he's going to enable Burangiri to do, you know, the solo, because of him bringing the brimstones, and also the fact that he's going to be another person that dies that can trigger his passive, okay? Because that's why Lady Kimi does it so well, is because this passive, she keeps healing every time the side bombs explode, and every time, obviously, Sun Wukong dies as well. So it could help the same one with Burangiri, because he doesn't work as well because of him being force affinity, so he's not going to have a chance to take those weak hits. And I'm not sure how the stats look. Let me see. 16,000, 1.3k defense. Let's see how's Lady Annabelle. Okay, 20,000, 1,000 defense. So she has a little bit more base HP, but less defense. So I'm really curious. What do you guys think? Do you think this is going to work? But definitely keep an eye out on the channel, because what's today? So Sunday, then Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, because I think this is 90, right? This is 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. No, so it's one more. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So on Thursday, BOMMAL 90 should open. And I'm really curious. If that's going to work. I really hope it's going to work, because that's going to be, you know, that's going to be amazing, as it will open up the solo ability of BOMMAL for people that have Burangiri but do not have Lady Annabelle. I will have to still build my Burangiri in the meantime, because I don't think I have him built. Let me see. Okay, he's in my resolve vault, so I definitely have to take him out and prepare working on him. I don't need books. That's the fun thing. I'm not gonna care about books. All I need is to level him up and give him masteries and get ready to test that. But anyway, this is gonna be it for the video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this gives you some fun ideas that you might test out. You might be able to bring Sun Wukong in your teams, maybe to bring, you know, that block buffs, a bit more damage for the waves, for the boss, the brimstone, you know, it's, who knows. I'm launching this out to the community as well, because some of you might come up with some crazy ideas as well. But anyway, this is gonna be it for the video today, guys. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.